Delta Squad was huddled around a body. It was Fixer. He had just been shot a few hours ago by an Imperial guard. I still can't believe these cowards did this. Shooting an unarmed prisoner is truly the lowest of the low. I agree, Sev. Fixer didn't deserve to go down like this. He was a brilliant commando. He should have gone down in a blaze of glory. Scorch remained quiet, but inside, he knew that he would take vengeance on Fixer's death. He would follow through, even if it was his last act. Mental, Hoppy, and Whipper all stood off in the corner of the cell, quietly paying respects to Fixer, while not intruding. This was Delta Squad's family, and it wasn't their place to interrupt. They knew that. Aqua stood before his new squad that he had finally managed to gather together. There was Mapes, Nano, Red Eye, Inti, and Quarantine. They were the finest troopers from every Rico's Brigade Legion. If anybody could save the Rico's Brigade POWs, it was them. Soldiers, I appreciate you leaving your legions to join this task force. You're the best we've got to offer. But that still may not be enough to save Delta Squad, Whipper, Mental, and Hopper. They are stowed away somewhere with Commander Cody. I've got spies trying to locate their cells now, but once they do, we're going in. It's about time we brought our boys home. Commander Rico had met with 55 prior to his mission launch. 55, we've been through a lot together. You know my mannerisms, so you know I'm serious when I tell you that this is a big mission. Losing Dantooine would be detrimental to our cause. It is a massive military fortress with great production capabilities. I've heard of the plan you and Flak made together to jettison the 501st to the surface. It's risky, but it's worked in the past for us, and now is the time to take risks. I agree completely, sir. And you know Gladstone and I have trained the boys well. This mission is in good hands. I know it is. I just wanted to see you off and let you know that we're counting on you. Best of luck, old friend. Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, back with another episode of Rico's Brigade Season 4, and today 501st reinforcements are dropping onto Dantooine to try and help the military base on the planet, and the only way they could get past the Imperial blockade was by jettisoning escape pods full of troopers and equipment onto the planet. So it's a risky maneuver because these troopers are now all spread out over a large area because escape pods don't really have that great of navigational tools, and the troopers are very disorganized right now, which is not ideal for an assault. And not to mention this little village that 55 and Glasden, who are located up here, have landed into, is very, very full to the brim with Imperial troopers. The Imperials have 2 ATSTs. They've got squads roaming the village on the main road. They've also got troopers who have reacted to the escape pods landing and are trying to round up the 501st troopers. It is just a cesspool of Imperial activity here. So the 501st Legion is of course going to try and fight their way out of this thing. All of the troopers around their escape pods have set up tiny little perimeters around them and are going to be blasting their way out of this situation, hopefully. It should be a really cool video, and if the 501st manages to succeed in this battle, then they will be able to go and aid our boys over at Dantooine. But if they fail, then likely 55 in Glasden will be captured by the Empire, which would make like 10 Rico's Brigade troopers captured by the Empire. That would be no bueno. And the Dantooine Super Fortress would not get the reinforcements that they desperately need. So, should be a really cool video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Subscribe if you haven't already. At 200k subscribers, we're going to be doing a massive LEGO Star Wars giveaway. And without further ado, let's get it poppin', boys. Alrighty then, boys, let's get right on into this thing. I'm saying we go in slow-mo for the first bit because there is going to be sporadic action all over the place on this map. So if we look at actually the mini-map up at the top left there, the blue dots are the 501st Clone Trooper Legion and the red dots are the Imperial Troopers on this map. So as you can see, they are sprawling all across the map, interconnecting with each other. There's going to be tons of small fights happening all over this small village. So let's start over here because we get a nice view of the ATST from these 501st troopers. So I like this starting position. And bada bing, let's get into it. All right, so the 501st immediately starts firing. The ATST also starts clapping at them pretty quick there. It's starting to actually kill some of those 501st troopers we can see off in the distance. Oh, big bazooka shot right there. Hits it right in the legs, proceeding in a chain reaction of explosions that goes right to the head, and it topples down. Really nice job there from that bazooka trooper. However, the danger is not completely done after that, because there is another ATST. There is another! It looks like it's Grenade Fest 2K20 over here, as tons of 501st troopers get knocked out by some thermal detonators right there. That is brutal. Oh, the other ATST over here, it looks like it also blew up. So, big victories there early on for the 501st Clone Trooper Legion, but also some defeats too, as the middle section here gets almost completely annihilated. And also, it looks like the inner village section is also almost entirely dead. That is really, really a tough break. Over here on the outskirts, though, there are still clumpings of 501st troopers managing to get some fire out. And way off in the outskirts over here, these guys are managing to have a pretty easy time. Looks like their escape pod landed really far away from most of the Imperials. These fellas over here managed to take out a squad of Imperials behind them. Nice job, lads. These troops up here also managing to live, and these troops up here. So it seems like this entire sort of quadrant of the map is looking pretty good right now, but the middle is looking pretty bad for the 501st troopers, and it also looks like the top left over here is looking like an ongoing battle. Not sure who the victor is going to be yet. It looks like we have dead 501st as well as dead Imperials, both sides sort of going at each other. Unclear on who's going to win this thing, but it looks like 55 and Glasden's troopers over here might be getting involved. They had a squad of troopers behind them over here that they had to deal with. Looks like a few 501st troopers died during that little quarrel, but a lot still remain. Over here, oh, lots of Imperials over this way. Looks like they managed to take out the majority of these 501st troopers on these escape pods. That's pretty tough right there, and they will start pressuring Glasden and 55's troopers up there pretty soon as well, I'm sure of it. If we look at the minimap right now, blue are the Imperials and red are the 501st. The 501st, they do have some really good pockets of resistance, but the Imperials are way more together, I would say, in all of this. They've got really good consolidation down the middle, as well as up here in this corner, and then back here in this corner. Meanwhile, 55 and Glasden have a good setup right here, and then there's sporadic squads around here that are good, and then up here, these guys are pretty secluded. So, you know, the 501st, they're not doing amazing in terms of positioning right now, but that can be made up for by some, you know, hardened warriors fighting as hard as they possibly can. That would be good. All right, let's go into normal speed here and see what occurs. We've got more fighting going on down at this main road. Looks like the Imperials do manage to get a number of kills on these troopers over here. These are the guys we saw at the very beginning of the battle. One of them has a DC-15X, making 55 proud, I am sure, and he is rounding off some sniper shots, hip-firing a sniper rifle, and managing to get kills. Very impressive stuff right there, soldier. It also helps that they had incoming fire from over here, helping them out, too, so that's good to see. Oh, looks like at the top over here, we've got more action from 55 and Glasden's troopers. There's Glasden, the man himself, and then I am not seeing 55 here. Let me know in the comments if you do end up seeing 55. We'll keep an eye out for him, but oh, there he is. There's 55. He's in the back. He's using his DC-15X to, looks like, snipe at some of these Imperials over here as they crest up this hill. These Imperials finally did wipe out all of the troopers in these escape pods and are now pushing a little bit farther forward to try and eliminate the other ones that Glasden and 55 had with them. Glasden actually charging on through the plains here, making some big plays. Dude, chill out. We don't want you getting injured, man, because there is still the Dantooine Imperial Super Forces that you have to go and reinforce for Rico's Brigade. So if these leaders get injured, it could be kind of a nasty business later on. Okay, way in the back over here, it looks like the 501st are sort of mobilizing a little bit more. They were sort of tucked into their escape pods over there, but now they are pushing outwards towards the main road. It looks like the Imperials will be counter-pushing them from over this way, but the 501st from up here on this turret are managing to spray out some fire and distract them so the other 501st troopers can turn and face these guys over here. I have a feeling That's pretty nice plays right there. The inner village is really crawling with Imperials currently, and it seems like some of these 501st over here are starting to make plays to try and actually counter those Imperials in the village, maybe try and take it for themselves. Not a bad idea. They need to get mobilizing and take some of these pieces of cover, because right now they are often in sort of the outskirt areas where there is less cover. I mean, look, these pumpkins, although mighty fine looking, they don't provide that stable of cover, and these guys are just getting thwacked while sitting behind a pumpkin. They do have some turret fire from behind. That's the nice thing about these escape pods, is there is enough room for a turret to fold up and fit inside, so then troopers can just sort of take them out as they come out of the escape pods and set them up nicely. They're not the best turrets. Those are actually pretty cruddy turrets. They are the Mark II or III repeater turrets or something like that. They're not nearly as good as E-Web turrets or like particle turrets or anything like that. But the repeater turrets, you know, they'll do in a pinch, but they're not great. They provide very little cover for the gunner. Their fire rate's pretty good, but the damage output is absolute snot. It is so bad. Okay, we got a large squad of Imperials over here under the lip of this hill. It looks like the 501st are going to go and start attacking them a little bit over here from 55 and Glasden's positions. Oh, it looks like actually Glasden managed to lead a charge over here and take out the remainder of those Imperials over that way. And now the troopers over here, especially the ones with the DC-15Xs, are firing down into the village. So it's nice to see that Glasden did manage to survive and take out those Imperials over there. That's going to alleviate some of the pressure on the 501st troopers. Very nice. And now we've got these 501st troopers over here attacking the Imperials down at this lip. If Glasden can swoosh around the flank over there and cut them off at the side, that would be a beautiful move. That would be really, really nice. If we look at the mini-map right now, the blue are the Imperials, the red are the 501st, and it looks like the 501st are starting to gain on the Imperials. They're taking them out one by one, slowly but surely making their mark on the battlefield. And perhaps making a bit of a comeback here, because they were outnumbered for a time there, but it seemed like some hardened fighting and some good strategic movements have resulted in the 501st managing to come back a little bit. Though an entire squad over here did just drop. That is tough to see, to say the very least. That's real rough. They need to, you know, solidify their position over here on the far left, because that is an important place to hold. Yeah, the Imperial lines are certainly thinning. They've got one front right here, it seems like, and then another front in the village still, and the 501st are slowly doing a bit of a stranglehold maneuver to try and take them out. Slow but steady. You know, they don't want to lose too many troopers, because this is not the primary mission. This is simply creating a landing zone for the 501st to send more escape pods down onto the planet's surface and to reinforce the military base. So they have to remember that, you know, the military base is their primary objective. This is simply a way of getting to the primary objective. So they really need to keep that in mind and, you know, make sure that they are making that happen. Look at this baller bazooka trooper with the pistol. Well done, sir. What just happened? Oh, he's still good. I thought he died right there. All right, there are maybe 6 or 7 Imperial troopers left alive in the village right now. We can see them highlighted in blue. Those 2 go down. Now there's about 4 over here. They are all under some pretty intense fire. 2 remain now. 1 inside of this little barn and 1 inside the other little barn there. This guy is getting the full works done onto him right there, but he does end up going down. And now there is 1 last Imperial. Oh, he's not even in the barn. He's just chilling right here. We'll see if he manages to get any kills, but it does look like a 501st victory right here. Well done, 55 and Glasden. They seriously, you know, clutched it up here. Very impressive stuff coming out of the 501st Rico's Brigade Legion. Absolutely love to see it. That is really epic. And, well, let's see. This guy's still alive. He might be able to get a couple of 501st kills here. I don't think the 501st even know he's here. Yeah, let's Rambo him, just for fun. Why not? Oh! He does manage to get 2 kills! 3 kills! Oh my god! Well, can we make it 4? Oh, he's got to reload. Uh-oh, reload. Oh, juke him, juke him, juke him. 4 kills! Oh! Oh! 5, 6, 7 kills! And then he dies. Oh my god. That was really impressive Rambo right there. All right, we can look at the losses now. So yellow are dead 501st troopers, red are dead Imperial troopers. And I gotta say, I mean, I think the Imperials did outnumber the 501st at the start of the battle. If not, it was pretty even. I think it was honestly pretty even. So the 501st made it out of here with quite a number of troopers. That might have had to do with their nice hilltop position up here. I think that was really helpful. And also the fact that they had a nice hilltop position back here too, and then kind of swooshed into the village valley. And I think the Imperials didn't really make use of their cover in the village because they were often like attacking through the plains over here, which is not a great idea when you have this nice cover you can utilize. So I think the Imperials just didn't really make use of their resources very well here, and the 501st managed to crush them real nice. I'm pretty sure 55 and Gladstone, neither of them ended up going down during this battle. Oh, there's 55 right there. He ended up getting 6 kills. Nice job. And there's Gladstone right there. He got 1 kill. Nice job, lad. So the leadership is still intact, and we will see in the next episode if they manage to go and reinforce the military base. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down below if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.